Yeah. It's so cold this week. We just gotta keep doing the blankety moss. That's simply what we're doing. $100.7. Alright. So we're fucking around on the bridge in probably the worst way possible. But can we go backwards from here? Because that would be the funniest way of doing this. Gotta remember how to play 1 second. Wait, did this get chopped again? No, this is a different one. Oh god. Scary. Hmm. Huh? How was I supposed to do this? Shit. Let's just go back over here. Okay, we're missing 1 lamp over there and then 4 over here. We go down? God, I broke this game so bad. So we can't go down here, right? No, we can't. Alright. This track's nice too. I'm so distracted by what I'm seeing down here. This looks like a path. We should get that other checkpoint while we're over here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Alright, we did get over here, and then we just didn't want to do it. Wait, what? Oh, you're supposed to, like... I see. What? I was supposed to bounce off that. Supposed to bounce off that, I say, as I use the bat. Maybe a down from there? Down, 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 down. Something like that, at least. Probably not actually. Curious. Anyways, actually, let me double check. We wanna be poking around a little bit at least. Which one was it again? This one. Okay, we did get the anything worth getting, probably. There could be an elephant though. Shit, there could be an elephant. Shit. Could be an elephant. Those particles are distinctly different from the stars. They seem to be emanating from the pastel region. Perhaps. Alright. No, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, what? That counted? Sure. What the hell do you want me to do over here? Do I want to figure this out? Or do I want to be stupid? I'm so stupid. I'm very good at being stupid. Shit. Am I supposed to build up speed? What does it want me to do there? I kind of just accidentally did it, and I probably would have accidentally did it either way. I can't wait to find out how to play this game normally. Oh yeah, now I see the Tetris. What does it mean though? Oh wait, we can't go up that way. Wait, what? Were those always there? Hmm. Is there anything up here? I'm so suspicious there's something everywhere now. It probably shouldn't be, but it's fun to be. There could be something up there. No, it doesn't seem like it. Why would you put me back here? No! No, don't go that way, no! Fucking hell. Ah. No! Fuck. Okay, fair enough. Here we go. Is what's going on over here? This is suspicious as hell, isn't it? Is there nothing here? Is there up here? Is there an elephant? No, don't! Why would you go up there? Alright, fine. Probably nothing over there. Probably nothing. How much force you give it also matters, probably. Oh, I was supposed to roll through that shit. Sorry. Don't worry, I'll go back up. Let's reset it, reset it, reset it. Fuck. Definitely gonna plan that better. So like this. Aha. Hmm. I definitely fucked that up. Oh shit, didn't see that. That's fun. Ow. Wait. Ah. Aha, we did it. Alright. Now what? Hmm. I just... No, I can't. Hmm. So... I think I see it. I think that's it. Oh no, the sand's back. Hmm. Fuck. That's what's after skates out. I just remembered. Ooh. Hmm. Probably I meant to keep the charge. But at the same time, if I had done this normally, I'd just be doing this. And I would have just done it that way. Let's see. No. We gotta be able to just have the charge, probably. Look, if I try to do this... If I try to do... I guess I could also try to do this. Hmm. Hmm. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Oh, does it just want me to do this? Damn it. I hate that I can't even see the intentional vision here. Like, I could do, like... Okay, what if I did this? I mean, that could have been a different way of doing it, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, that I could have did that's another way I could have did it. Oh my god, the options, the opportunities. Hmm. What do you mean? Maybe that's what you mean. Is it actually no? Because then I would have to. A little later. Stupid purple blocks eating my fucking charges. No! Wow, you really need to go fast. Hmm. Aha, okay. Magic pixel. No. Okay, we've done this enough. Not quite though. A little later. Oh no, I just saw the X's. It's Rain World all over again. Shit. I like how I know what to do, but I also don't know how I'm doing it. We've done it before. I don't feel good. I don't feel good not doing it that way. Guilty conscience. It does exist. Oh, wait. No. Do I have to hit the wall later? I don't know how that works. What the fuck? It's so fast. It's so fast. Deserved, deserved. Like how the items slowly come in the frame. Wait, is that like in the order I collected them? I think it is. So that might just be the expected order you get them in as well. I want to do it at least a couple more times in the intention way. Not that I know what I'm doing. Oh, honestly? Okay, I see what I could have did there, at least. Nope. What the fuck? That's how you do that, okay. No, okay, okay. Now let's just focus on that. You gotta do it immediately. Actually, I might be stupid. I may be double stupid. Okay, so what if I did... I'm swinging a little too wildly. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. I think sooner is actually the answer here. Except now I'm too slow somehow. Okay, so how many swings am I doing there? Let's just focus on that. No! Stop sliding. Too much, too much, too much, too much. There, okay. Okay, I gotta at least, like, mash to the right. Hmm. A delay would also be nice there. A delay. That. Alright, no, that won't work. I gotta hit the wall. Hmm. So like 5 swings? Oops. This is not the way. Absolutely not. Hmm. Hmm. No. Weird. It's a surprisingly weird angle. I fucking stupid. Okay, I gotta be hanging off the edge at that if I'm really gonna be doing this seriously. To the edge. This is definitely a stupid way of doing this. It feels like me being oh, that's the way. That's the way, okay. Without the skates ideally. Without the skates ideally. There we go. Okay, that's the practice right there. Damn, no checkpoint? Oh god. Imagine if I had to do this legitimately. Alright, what does it want me to do here? Ah. Put the skates on. I should have just kept swinging. Probably needed to keep swinging, obviously. Different that way. It's a different feel for sure. Oh, perfect. Okay. So if we did it like here. Okay. That felt almost intended to do that way. Ah, okay. You're... Wow, you really have to earn this section. Damn. Well, no checkpoint. What are you supposed to do there, actually? Oh wait, maybe, I mean, I don't know if this is the answer, but we could at least do... Probably should have did it the other way. Let's pretend we didn't do that. I like how this is just an easy redo button for me, having these tactics available. So... No. I'm confused. Am I going backwards? There's no way I'm going backwards. It feels like I'm going backwards for some reason. Why does it feel like I'm going backwards? Am I supposed to, like, ball my way down here? Like... That has to be it. That's crazy. I... The arrow does point away from it. In the other direction. I just saw it. Shit. I forgot I had the skates on. A baseball player with roller skates. This baseball with roller skates. That could be a new sport. am I doing? Idle thoughts. Hmm. God, you really have to keep that up if you want to do it that way. Well, I didn't hit it immediately, that's on me. Oh my god. Hi, Homer. I'm doing the area I skipped entirely the legit way right now. Or at least trying to, a little bit. I have some tools that I shouldn't... I definitely should not be having for this. I'm trying not to use them too much, but like, you know, I'm leaving a path I feel comfortable with. I have not beaten the game yet. I should beat the game. I might beat the game tonight, finally. We'll see. The game does have a lot of stuff tucked into the corners of it that have distracted me. And this last week in general has been a little hectic, so I've been slow to reaching that conclusion as well. Okay, I fucked that one up. I know I fucked that one up. It's not consistent because I'm not hitting it in the exact same way every time. But what if we tried it from like that? Okay, a little better. If I would want to hit it on the way going up though. Oh wait, let me check the old frame rates. Okay, we're good. Okay, I should have did that from higher up. I could also probably just get this backwards, maybe. I don't know. I haven't tried, but I could try to do that. So like that? No? No? I don't see the vision then. Okay. Maybe an idea, but I don't know about this. So like we line ourselves here. You would have to ball immediately. I hate how cooked I am that I just don't know how fucked I am and not seeing it. Like, maybe I could get the charge down there? I mean, I know I can get the charge down there using current knowledge. Probably, at least. Hmm. I would need a lot of horizontal speed. I feel like I need the charge. Can't sleep, so I'm staying up all night for the Tomodachi Life Direct in a little less than 7 hours. Hello, Ricky. People really like that much? Damn. I never would have thought. To me, it was just a funny internet generating, clip generating thing, like Breath of the Wild 2 was in Breath of the Wild in some ways, though with nothing else beyond that. But maybe there's more to it than I thought. But it's probably adjacent to Animal Crossing in the sense that I never tried it myself, so I don't know the appeal of a daily life kind of gaming venture with me's of friends and family or celebrities or whatever, makeshift characters. Sitcom game, I guess. Shit. How do you get over there? If I remember to Homer later, I will try to like. I thought about it earlier and then I forgot again. I like you were mentioning the rail shooters, and I should have shared my little block of wish listed rail type games and that I have saved for a rainy day when the moon finally strikes me. Yeah, haven't really watched, like, my Nintendo Direct experience tends to be, if it's a specific game, I just don't watch it. Either because I decided I don't care about the game, or it's spoilers. But it's good to have that, for those who want to know some details. I'm just so spoiler-pilled, anti-spoiler-pilled, that I just, like, find it weird to want to know about a game I'm probably gonna buy. Like if I was already all in on Tomodachi Life, the series, then I'd be like, oh no, I don't need to know. I'm glad to know it's coming out. But it's also good to know what advancements they might have that are worth showing off. Like this time, where we have this super Omega feature that's going to feature prominently with this installment of the game, which might make or break the game as well. So I could see the value in wanting to have that information. It is funny though how the last like 2 or 3 years of Nintendo Directs have been me just like fast forwarding through them. Like, okay, what's this? Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's neat. Oh, never mind that though. Ooh, cool, cool. The joy of E3 is just completely erased from myself. The way I experience E3 type E3 type experiences these days is just the Steam Demo Fest. I put more time into Rogue Flight, and now there's only one achievement in it. Is it a full release, or was it an early access? I don't remember. Kirby Air Riders? Oh yeah, that game kind of just came and went. But that was probably a Switch 2 game, so I wonder how many people actually own a Switch 2? Like, anybody I know that owns a Switch 2, I don't really... Either I've, like, accidentally, like, my eyes have glazed over every time they mention it, or they just haven't talked about it. Maybe the former, more likely, but... Fully released? Okay, that's good to know. I always get a little annoyed when early access came for years, like... It's one thing if the game's just not out yet, but when it's like in early access for years, it's like, like why has Ultra Kill been in early access for like 5 years? It feels like. When was Ultra Kill? That one's the big example for me. Like that one in Gloomwood. Like I feel like those have been in early access forever, and it's like, how does it get like that? 2020. It's almost been 6 years. What the fuck? Oh god, why? In Gloomwood, how long has that one been in early access? Okay, that one's only been 2022. Blah, 2022. Big Zodiac is another one, yeah, that's right. Like I like if the devs gotta work on it, they gotta work on it. But I feel like if it's gonna be that kind of situation, wouldn't it be better to just release a demo and have that to hold people over? That's what I would prefer at least. But I mean, I can't speak for everyone, I guess. Splatoon 3, Splatoon 3, and is that new? I thought that was older. I feel like I gotta at least try once to get this, if it's gonna give me the opportunity. There's a Splatoon spin-off game? Huh. I know they've had like expansion packs that are like story mission expansions. Okay, that's a little too far from the wall apparently. Okay. Can we reverse engineer this? I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do there. Oh god. Hold on a second. I gotta kill this fucking guy. Ban evaders. It's always the ban evaders. It's always the fucking ban evaders. Me when my band's evading. I gotta reset the thing. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally tap the damn link. 1 second. There we go. Bop, be gone. People have been saying new Nintendo Direct in February, and I can't wait to just fast forward through that one. At least with the game-specific directs, you know what you're gonna get. So the target audience is aware. They don't have to be on pins and needles the whole direct, being like, "Oh, is it gonna have game? Can it have game, please? No. I'm to write the angry email tweet, post, etc." Oh wait, I could just do this. Yeah. I forgot what yellow is, but yellow is probably really fast. I actually have to probably do this legitimately. That terrifies me, actually. What the fuck? Okay, well, we want yellow. How much effort does it take to do a yellow? That's a green. I don't know if green's bigger than yellow. I think it's lower. What? Oh, there we go. That's a yellow. Okay, maybe this is doable, actually. Aha! Reverse engineering. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to do every time I die, though. Added health bars to that game. Health bars? For the multiplayer? But just his hit detection's good. Well, I presume. Main game, I'm waiting for them to the spin-off. Yeah, I read that part. Damn. I'm so out of touch with the Nintendo pipeline right now. Besides Metroid Prime 4, which, yeah. Like, I guess they're doing Virtual Boy stuff again. Added Dixie Kong. Yeah, I saw... Like, somebody... The tweet was... Nintendo patching the 3DS ports. Switch 2 patch. Fucking hell. Switch 2 patch for a Switch game that's a 3DS port. That's a remake of the Wii game. Like, what are we doing, Nintendo? Why are we doing this? Did this need to happen? Like, I mean, Dixie Kong is nice to have, but like, is the game like Tropical Freeze was built around Dixie Kong, obviously, but like, is it like I imagine it's like a Raccoon Mario Land situation where like you just like fly through the entire level, or Mario World Cape. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the game's balanced enough to account for Dixie, or at least not be too breakable. Fuck. Turbo mode. Yeah, the turbo mode. Speedrun mode, I guess? It's weird that they just, like... I don't know, I just want a new one. Just want a new one. No! Okay, deserved. Oh, I should... This would actually save some time. Don't fall on the ice. Load time oh, okay, that's good. That's good. That's really good. I wonder what inspired that. It's so weird. I mean, I do like going fast through video game, so I can't say I dislike the idea, but... How long do we have to wait for Donkey Kong Returns 3? How long? Okay, so there's purple above us. We don't want the purple. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, there was a bridge over there. Okay. We want to go for... Okay. Just because we have access to it, I'm gonna just keep reverse engineering this, because this is interesting to me, to see how this plays out. But also because I have no idea how to get past that other section. I apologize. Oh no! My fault, my fault. Is Okami on Switch too? I don't know how what games are available for. I assume the entire Switch library is available to just play on Switch too. I presume physical or digital, otherwise. High resolution. God. I don't remember how it looks anymore. Like in my mind, I could like try to summon images of returns, but it's been like it's been over a decade since I played that game. I should probably get the charge shot. No! There we go. Why is it back? We're good. We're good. We're good. We're there. We're fine. Okami is kind of on everything. That is true. Speedrun mode, you unlock post games or just that, but also what? I'm reminded of Smash Brothers, or was it Smash Brothers? There was an event mode in Smash Brothers Melee that made you feel like you fell super fast. I feel like that was something at least, or maybe I'm thinking about Metal mode. So they have speedrun mode and speedrun mode 2. That's so weird. Why would they do this? Oh, okay. We just don't want to go up there at all. Shit. I fucked it up. I mean, Okami is a good reason to play this on the Switch too. I mean, I'm never gonna get it. Like, I've played every game I want to play. Oh no, I mean that's not true. That's not true. Oh. Any game that benefits from a Switch 2 update, specifically, like Nintendo is like, here, pay extra $10 to play a game with better frame rate, etc. Like, I don't want to go back to any of those games, unfortunately. Like, a game I haven't played yet, I could theoretically play on the Switch 2. Like, I got 13 Sentinels, but like, I wouldn't buy a new console for that. So I don't think it'll ever have a reason for me to want to buy it at this point, but I hope nobody wants. I hope it's not a. I hope it doesn't become a Wii U situation. But at the same time, my misgivings of Nintendo make me, like... I try not to be too bitter. let's put it like that. Oh my god. Oh, there's a yellow over there! Oh, no. Oh, okay, we might not be able to reverse engineer this after all. Shit. Zero thought of everything. Yeah, that's just... Like, theoretically, maybe, if I'm, like, going at it super fast, and then I charge the bat. But I don't know. I hope Okami 2 is good. I'm so far behind on PC specs that I'm not even thinking about, like, AAA games right now, but that's a game where I would try to avoid watching spoilers for. Just in case. Mirror mode. I forgot what Tropical Freeze had, but I mean, I did everything in Tropical Freeze, so it feels like it is kind of echoing that a bit. Free updates. Okay, that's also good. If it's free, then it's free, you know? If it's free, it makes the game better, doesn't break anything, you know. What else could you want? Maybe I just do... There is ice here, right? So, like, I could just... Theoretically, I could just be like... No! Oh, God. Okay, what if we do... No? Fucking hell. I'm fresh out of ideas. Actually, hold on a minute. We could snoop. We could snoop. Oh, it's ice over here? There's a lot of yellow. And we've been there. Was there anything to do here? I forgot. This was like, go to the fuck you zone. Why does this feel suspicious? Sorry, I'm trying to, like, be stupid. Unsuccessfully. There we go. Oh my god. So I don't have an easy way to get to these 2 checkpoints then. I can't cheese my way into them. This is devious. Devious in a, like, sanely... it's not actually devious. Just, like, it's genius how it worked out that way. Unless it was intentionally designed to make sure people like me who broke the game and got everything else still had to work to get these. Only gotta pay $400 for the it's only 400? I thought it was more. And then the game... The loading times I do remember being a little lengthy. I never get too bothered by loading times though, but I wonder if that would if I hit my limits. The dial-up era has toughened me up to avoid the worst of it, the worst feeling of it. Shit, I should have took the skates off. Take the skates off! Take the skates off! God damn it. I need to figure out a faster way up here so I can practice this a bit more consistently. You can play with Dixie Kong in the new mode on the Switch 1. Oh, okay. So it's not all just like Switch 2 update. It's update because of Switch 2, but not necessarily needing it. I think that's the read. Oh, excuse me. 450. Yeah. I would rather put that toward the new graphics card, and also the fees needed for Micro Center people to hook that up on my computer. And I might need a new tower if I buy a new one if the graphics card too big. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm just kind of like procrastinating because it's like a whole big thing where what if I need to do like a new computer case for all that, and what if they need to like reinstall Windows 10 but they won't want to give me Windows 10, they want to give me the shitty Windows 11. Like I want my computer to be frozen in time and not need any tweaks. And if the trade-off is no AAA games for 5 years, then honestly I'm okay with that. They finally put Tropical Freeze on sale when they put the patch out, which that's funny timing. Is there like a Donkey Kong thing app? No. There's the Mario Galaxy movie trailer, but not the Donkey Kong. Why would they do that? Curious. It was here, right? This is what I was doing. There we go. So what am I supposed to do about this? Like, if I could just get the charge over there. Shit. I do remember when I used to be like, when the directs were still kind of new, like I would be like kind of like interested in like trying to like get a peek at them, but unfortunately they were always when I'm like going to work, so it's like that probably also didn't help keep my keeping my enthusiasm up, because I'll be like, okay, I go to work, I come home, everybody's already talking about everything openly. And then it turns out it's just a fucking Wii port to the Switch. Most of the time, at least. Bad circumstances, I suppose, in general, is all. So how do I get you? This wouldn't be enough, right? Fuck. Are we actually not going to finish the bridge tonight? 2 checkpoints will keep me from it. Tropical Freeze is so good, though. The best Nintendo game to come out in the last 15 years, maybe. No, yeah, that's true, that's true. To me, that's true, at least. What do I want to do here? Like, how do I... I can't just, like, glide my way over there. It's quite the puzzle, actually. Like, I feel like I'm overthinking it, and I really just need to, like, bounce my way in there with the charge shot and have enough speed that I just break through everything and then just boop, 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 boop. But that doesn't feel 100% true. And we can't touch the floor here. Okay. I don't know why I thought that would work. Link's Awakening remake, which I put up playing on Switch 1. Yeah, I heard that one was particularly egregious, but that was also just kind of like every year the Switch 2 is not out. All newer game suffer more and more. If it's enough of a remake to have its own standing, then that's something. But if it's just like good old times, you know you're gonna have a good time. That's also like at least you know what you're getting into. Like you're getting your comfort. Good old fashioned nostalgia. Nintendo does do it the best. They just do it too much sometimes. But at least you know what you're getting out of that. It is probably the only major complaint with how they remake stuff is that sometimes they'll skip games now, which is weird. Like, I guess that was the decision of the Mario and Luigi team to just skip ahead to Bowser and remake that one specifically, but, like, I don't know why they skipped Paper Mario. They are so content with drip feeding a lot of stuff, and they just be like, no, let's just do Thousand Year Door. Fuck Paper Mario. Nobody cares about the original. Ah, yeah, old game. Yeah. Old game feels. Wonder if I'm just like... I failed to learn a lesson again. I don't think that's the case, but it could be possible. Sometimes all you need is 2 buttons, though. Like, if you wanna, not always. There are things that like newer Zeldas have that you'd like to have, or just a better distribution of everything, so you don't accidentally do something or complicate things. I can't think of what I want to do here. That was not it, though. That was not it. Absolutely not it. Let's try the other thread again. Like, I tried it once and it failed and I stopped trying it. So, you know, maybe that was the mistake to start with. Shit. They finally put it. Yeah, they finally acknowledged the Tellius games again. My God, I am forever bitter about how they treat those games. Well, Path of Rage in particular is the best written Fire Emblem game, probably. At least overall quality. Like it fails in some parts, but like overall, it's the best written game, and they just don't care to acknowledge it half the time. So it's crazy that people can finally play it again. It's only been, again, over a decade. So even the bounce wasn't enough there. Everyone should play Path of Radiance. That is the only Fire Emblem you really need to play, though. If you want to go to the trouble of getting the translation and stuff for Fire Emblem 4, that's a good time. The Game Boy Advance games are also nice, but there is no but. They are nice. They are nice. Those are comfort games more than anything, though. What the fuck do I do? What do I do? I need the charge. How do I get the charge? What are you doing after the bridge? Also, hi. Not for long. I was gonna go get the last checkpoint, and then I'll have all the checkpoints, and then I can maybe get the secret door thing. But, this checkpoint is proving to be a lot of trouble to get. The next one might be fine, but this one... Nefeni is the best girl, for sure. I miss Nefeni. Shoutouts to Fire Emblem Gacha. Exactly a year after I quit, on my birthday, releasing Super Nefeni alts thing. Like, thanks for that. Wait, no, it was the year I quit. They gave Nefeni the updated version with the new art and stuff, even though the new art was kind of not as good. It was okay, but not as good as the original art. And then a year after that, they gave Nefeni Super Alt version. Made it defining for at least a couple months, like long after I quit this stupid thing. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you for not doing that sooner. I would have been out at least another $200-something probably. Though I was getting good at just saving my shit because like nothing is worth pulling anymore because of how often they just focus on all the newer games. Don't know. Can we even get back here? I can. Okay, I can. No. Okay, my fault. Can you use that chain as a fence? No, I cannot. It's all doled out. Like here, it's here too, right? See? They wanted to try and get you back. They failed. They had no chance after Engage. I did not engage with Engage. Speaking of which, I mentioned this the other day, but so they do the yearly fan poll, and last year was the first year Engage was eligible, and it lost handily to the OCs of the gacha. So I don't know if the interpretation there is that nobody played that game, or if the gacha fan base is just overwhelming majority now, as opposed to actual Fire Emblem fans. And yes, I'm going to be that gatekeepy. Well, I guess it's not my fandom anymore. I gave up on it, but you know. Shit. Deserved. So I'm curious, like, I don't know, I forget when the results are in. It's like in a week or two, but I'm curious if Engage game once again got fucked over. Because if it did, that's gonna be super funny, and I'm just gonna have a grin on my face. Shit. I miss Nefeni. If I had gotten my sub emote like 2 years ago, there might have been a Nefeni emote, but now I don't think there will be. I'm too close build to Toho would have always happened. Look, cat build, Rain World. Rain World, Rain World, Rain World. I miss Rain World. Think about her often. Shit. No, dude! Ah, okay. Yeah, I heard it was exactly what I imagined it was going to be, which is just, hey, remember this? Remember this? Again, Nintendo overdoing the nostalgia aspect. I wonder if they're contractually obligated to. If Nintendo is like every time a game gets made, they have a team on the game, they're like, okay, remember, you gotta remind fans about the older games. So we can sell those, keep selling new copies of those somehow. Like, with Fire Emblem, it's like, okay, you gotta remind everybody about all the old Fire Emblem games. Or with Metroid, you gotta remind everybody about Super Metroid, or Metroid Prime 1. There was a remaster, we want people to buy that. Like, I wonder if it's, like, in the contract or something. Like, Mario Odyssey, like, hey, remember Donkey Kong? But yeah, Fire Emblem Engage, like, just based off of the initial reveal trailer, it felt like, hey, remember these characters? Shit. I'm too close to the wall for sure. Like, specifically how, like, they have all the old characters show up and they're like, it looked like they were gonna be too busy hogging the spotlight to give any personality or characterization to all the new characters. And it does sound like that's what happened. Doesn't help that Fire Emblem stories are most of the time predictable, especially newer ones. How are we doing? How did I do this before? No? Okay. Okay. I could have saved that. I could have saved that. Really don't know what to do here. No, I've been, like, hard reminding myself internally not to do that every time, because I knew that's what was going to happen, and then I did it there. Shit. That wasn't the problem? There was a different one? Damn. I remember people joking about, oh, the evil dragon, the world will be safe as long as we kill the evil dragon for the 50th time. More juvenile than normal? That's insane. What was it? I'm trying to remember the post. It was like... So society's doing... voice correct. Society was doing well, except the evil dragon. You have to routinely defeat the evil dragon in order to ensure society continues to prosper. And it just happened to be that time. I'm fucking this up now. Seriously, what do they want you to do here? Fuck. Saturday morning cartoon? I think that ship sailed a long time ago for Nintendo. But Mars... My hair. Okay, Really? I had the perfect angle before and I lost it? I really didn't expect having to get these last checkpoints being this whole ordeal. I was kind of just taking my time as a result. If I knew it was actually going to be like, oh, there's this one checkpoint, I would have just raced over to try to figure it out real quick, or focus my efforts on it sooner. Do they still do Saturday morning cartoons? Or did they take those from us as well? I think they still do the Toonami at least. Shit. Three Houses, like... God, I feel stupid for giving that game a serious, like, thought. Like, it tried to be serious thinking story, but, like, the Avatar just kind of fucks everything up at all corners. Not, like, literally, like, in Fates, but, like, the story is handicapped massively by that character existing. Let myself insert! I need to self-insert, otherwise I will not enjoy anything. How will I waifu or husbandu the character if I'm not literally in the game as non-speaking person? Kids can just watch. Oh god, don't say that. Kids have Cocomelon now, though. I guess that's something. What do I do here? What do I? Okay, okay. No! Too high. Fucking hell. I'm thinking. Like... I might have an idea. At least with my tools available to me. Not intended idea, but like... Let's practice idea. No, okay. We don't have enough... Actually, that's not entirely true. Oh my god. Okay. The engaged protagonist was more of a character, so maybe that's why it's not as popular. They can't, like... These are thoughts that are just frozen in time, but still stand in terms of Fire Emblem critique. You can't have a protagonist be an avatar. You just can't do both. Or otherwise it's just gonna be a nothing story. Either have a proper character, or go all in on the Avatar. If you go all in on the Avatar, that also sucks, but at least it sucks less. Trying to do both is just stupid. It's just the full. It's just don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay, so could work. That could work, maybe. Would it be better if I did it like... Shit. It had voice acting? Like, they were... Oh my god, they had voice acting? That's crazy. The toothpaste could talk. God, the fucking VTuber artist thing still pisses me off a little bit, too. The leak. You knew about... Did you know about the leak where, like, they showed that people saw the Avatar, like, months before the actual announcement, and they were like, this can't be real. This looks so fucking shit. And then it turned out it was real, and it was just like, God. Alright, how do I, like... Can I, like... No. I can't do that. Okay. The first method was the more likely one. No sauce, poor choice. Nothing but poor choices in that series. Like, and the new one's supposed to be like a fucking Three Houses sequel, prequel, whatever the fuck. I don't know. What? That series lost its identity after Awakening. Like I tried to meet it halfway. I tried to keep up. I tried to be like, no, they'll figure it out. It's just a couple missteps. They'll bounce back, and then they just never did. It just got worse. And like again with Three Houses, it was like they tried to have something serious there, but like 4 routes. They thought they could do 4 comprehensive routes, and then have specific elements of the story only be told in 1 or 2 of them. And then, like, I heard later that the devs, like, were, like, saying, oh, no, we expected people to only just play one. Then why would you break up the story elements like that, you fucking idiots? You don't know what you're doing. Okay. Shit. Fire Emblem, despite how often I complain about Breath of the Wild 2, Fire Emblem was my first frustration with Nintendo. My first huge one. Oh, no, was it Odyssey? I guess it was still Odyssey, but, like, Fire Emblem was, like, the one that hurt the most. Let's put it like that. I remember seeing people complain about Path of Radiance story. They were like, oh, what's all this political stuff? This is boring. And it's like, what the fucking hell? This is the fan base Nintendo wants? You don't want political intrigue? You don't want depth? You just want hype moments in aura? Go fucking watch a solo anime fucking level whatever juice. Oh, I did like Awakening. I did. Like, the flaws were... Like, it had flaws, but the flaws were negligible. They didn't overshadow anything. Like, you could enjoy the game, and the flaws, like, unfortunately, the flaws became the things that they thought were the good parts of the series going forward. And yeah, it looked worse on the guy. The guy, I don't know what they should have committed to a character. They really did. I wish they would just commit to characters again. How do I... Okay, we got to keep trying, right? No. I had like the perfect angle before, and that wasn't enough, huh? Shit. That was a monkey's paw ass game, though. Awakening was definitely a monkey's paw game. Like, we all thought, oh, the series might be cooked. It might be done. They might just shelve it. They did not shelve it, in fact, but it was a shell of its former self after that. All right, what do I do about this? They just need to make it good. It's so easy. They just don't wanna. They wanna. The next one will have another fucking avatar. It'll emphasize how romanceable the characters are in fan service, and lean into fan service for at least a couple of them. The story won't make sense. It'll be generic Evil Dragon 5000. I got a new idea. Well, I do want to keep trying that. Let's see. No. I got like the perfect angle before. God damn it. Okay, we're not gonna try that anymore for now. At least we're gonna change tactics. I do look forward to playing Unicorn Overlord at some point and being like, God damn, I wish Fire Emblem. I would. This is the Fire Emblem I've been looking for. I'm sure it'll be at least adjacent. Okay, so I want to. What do I want to do here? After listening to you, I'm so glad I've never owned a single game from Nintendo. Again, Path of Radiance was good. It was fine. The Nintendo has... Just play the GameCube era. Just play the GameCube era, some 64 games and some SNES games, and you're good. Maybe 1 or 2 Wii games and one or two Switch games. The GameCube was the best era. You cannot convince me otherwise. Let me think. How? Let's just. We need a good setup. Okay, so we were too. We want some momentum going into the wall, probably more than just stationary. That's the issue. Okay, we've identified the issue. Handheld gamer. I wish I was. I mean, like I was. Like I had a Game Boy Advance SP. Like as a kid, the Game Boy Advance and the SP. Game Boy Color somewhat. I skipped the DS. I forget why, but I did. Okay, so let's go over here. I don't know if I deserve that, but okay. No, I don't want all those sour regrets you keep spilling. GameCube era. GameCube era. GameCube. Just play GameCube games. If it has a GameCube... If it's on the GameCube, you can't go wrong. Probably. I'm gonna check my backlog and see what my lowest rated GameCube game is actually real quick. Can I do that? The new backloggery is kind of hard to navigate. It won't even load. I think it's probably down. Okay, well, I guess I can't look that up right now. It did have a little bit of shovelware. Okay, let's see. I played, I got the 3DS instead. And then I got the Etrian, it was my Etrian Odyssey machine. Like, I probably missed some good DS games, but, oh well. We already know how little time I have for games. Okay, so what's the plan here? So, like, let's say I'm here, somehow from here, I get the charge and I get all the way back here safely. How do I pull that off? Can I pull that off? I still wonder if I could just, like, skate my way over here. Maybe I should just try that for a few more times and see what the maximum length I can get is. The handheld scale, I just don't know why they merged the two. I really don't understand why they did that. Like, handheld mode and console mode, I don't use handheld mode because I got a decent use out of the Etrian Odyssey machine, but eventually in the later years I was like, I don't go out. I just don't go out anymore. So, like, why would I hand it? The only reason I handheld is if I'm, like, on my computer, which is in a completely different room, and I want to watch streamer. Okay, maybe I could just use a bat? Let's see. Hold on. Can I, like... Is there a delay when I do that? Let's try Big Bat. Let's try Big Bat. This is definitely not going to be the intended way of doing this, but I cannot conceive the intended way right now. So, we're just going to try to see what we can pull off here. With our tools that our ill-gotten tools. No. Oh yeah, what was it? Three Houses discourse as well has like kind of been a running joke where no matter what happens in the Fire Emblem franchise, 3 more years of Three House discourse. Like that's just the quote these days fans utter. And now we got another Three Houses game, so that's just God, it's so funny. I'm so glad I'm not in that anymore. I'm just like it does stay in my mind though, but not terribly much anymore, thankfully. I'm mostly healed. I do carry the scars though. Wii U era was probably better than people. Well, no, I mean, I think it's gotten due credit now with all the ports. It was just a like the Switch. It's just the console's fault when console's fault. Console's fault when game bad. Most of the time, at least. Like especially performance-wise. I should be swinging to the right to get over there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so how are we gonna do it? Can we do this? No, the rev up is too slow. So we can't do that. Maybe we can hit it against the wall though. That's so fun. Star Fox Zero, yeah. I really wonder, like, exactly, because, like, it's like scapegoating is just, like, a natural part of the process. But, like, there is directive control. So, we will never know exactly, I think, in every case of a game, like, for AAAs at least, where it's like, who exactly is responsible primarily for IDEA? Like, who is the one primarily responsible for the Zelda Breath of the Wild UI bar, especially Breath of the Wild 2? Like, who did that specifically? I saw like there was an interview I saw. Like they were like interviewing that producer guy for Prime 4 who retired, I guess, recently. Like that was their last game, and like according to the interview, he was the reason why it was open world. He was the reason why. There were a few things. That was the one that stood out in my mind though. Like, oh, Breath of the Wild did it. We wanted to make it happen in Metroid Prime, and it was like. I don't know who's responsible for Sticker Star being the way it is either. Like, who decided, oh, we only need Toads? Who decided on all the moons for Odyssey? Specifically 880. Like, I wonder if it's, like, it's gotta be some also collaborative effort, right? Like, oh, people thought of good places to put moons, or not good, but you know what I mean. And I wish I could say I knew exactly who was responsible for everything. But if only so I know, like, okay, they're attached to this project, I should avoid this thing, or have my expectations adjusted accordingly. That's another appeal of indie games. You have smaller teams. It's like you know, well, Sero cooked this idea up. Good old Sero, in this case, or with Team Cherry. Oh, good old Ari or William. It's one of those two, surely. Fuck, what was the guy's name for Animal Well? It was a solo job for the most part, with some assistance otherwise here and there. To borrow my Blorbo streamer's thought process on it, it's rare to be able to understand a well-directed game when it's AAA because of how many hands how many people got their hands on it. Alan Wake 2 seems like a rare case. Kojima games in general seem like a rare case as well. Like you know, like Kojima's just has that mentality. Like he's probably had help though, even him. In some cases where it's like, well, Kojima gets credit for this even though somebody else thought of this. It's at least likely at least, but like I know Kojima probably. I mean, like, there's also the, oh yeah, I like this idea, keep it in there. Like, there is also some measure of like, well, if the idea works with their vision. All the devs can't disappoint you too. They can! Hotline Miami 2 was fucking weird with what they did with that game. That's an old example though. Spelunky 2 didn't disappoint so much as it frustrated me. I guess the frustration was a disappointing level. Like, you go into Spelunky expecting to be frustrated. But not to that extent. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? If I hit this, I won't have time to rev it up. No! Okay, whatever. Whatever. So how does that compare to this? Do I have a flat surface I can check this on? I guess we have this. Where's a flat surface? Do we just want to go over here real quick? Alright, so let's see. Okay, hold on. Sorry, like, okay, so let's do this. So we land like right there. We land right there. So now let's get the big bed out. It does a little more, but I don't think it'll be enough. I don't know. I don't know if I have a means through this without in a cheesy kind of way. I don't know if I do. I'm gonna keep trying because I don't know what to do otherwise. I'm so picky and choosy with my games that it's... Oh, Omori disappointed me. That's right. Omori was a case of, like... I've said this before, right? I see a much better game in there. Like, I always want to see a much better game in every game, even the ones I don't like. But, like, that one in particular, I felt like... Give me control of the game. I have so many ideas to make this the perfect experience. Kind of. I never felt like I wanted to tinker with the games as much as I did with Omori's. So in that way, yeah, that's a good example. I still gotta play Hyper Light Drifter. Our machine game. They did the second one, right? Or like they did another Hyper Light, which was more open world or something. I forget exactly how that went. That was another one of those early access games forever type of ones too, I think. So sometimes doing the thing again, but again, yeah, like Hotline 2, like that was I don't know. And then they stopped after that, so I do respect that they didn't try to spin that into a whole ass thing, like Life is Strange, for example. Not that that's an indie game or series. Trying to think. This is not a lot of room to walk. Hmm. Totally different gameplay feel, damn. Yeah, Risk of Rain got away with that though, but that was like a completely, like it felt like like I don't know Risk of Rain all that well, but it did feel like it was at its core it was the same thing. It just like the perspective shift did a lot to change the experience. Ericus, what are your thoughts? Okay, so like we have three bats. We can't really like we need to be able to bounce. We need horizontal. We need to be able to bounce. If we like maybe we can get away with this? Hold on. No, it's not possible. I feel even that's delayed. Well, would bullet time bat work? Let's see if there's a difference at least. We should explore that idea. Probably not. Early access is a bit of a hack. Steam gives you free promotion for a week when the game is first published, and when it leaves early access, five more times whenever a dev wants to publish some news. It is handy. I feel like it can be misused for sure. Which is why I try to not engage with early access games unless there's like a specific reason to do so. The only time I really did was Lethal Company, but that was because it was a friend slap game, and it was already like a pretty good experience at its base iteration. Okay, let's try Bullet Time Bat. If I know the swing... I don't think bullet time is the answer, but I think maybe that I was underselling just swinging. If I'm fast enough. But I'm not sure, let's see. Okay, we can just do that, that's faster. That's nice. Why did Hades 2 need early access? Like, they were established at that point. People know the Hades experience. Like, I don't get that. And then I heard that when it first released, the ending was very contentious. Shit. Really don't want to release your game into early access if it's actually early, though. Release a product people will enjoy if they're giving you money. Yeah, that too. It feels like Kickstarter adjacent with when it's not handled right. Like Kickstarter can be handled right as well, but like there are like it has the same pitfalls. I guess is that the way to put it? There we go. After you beat the game, oh no. Most games don't want to lose a promotion. They're released in early access. Like Silksong didn't hit. Oh wait, hold on. Basically, something comes out to taste. Silksong didn't hit me the same way Hollow Knight did, but Hades 2 hit way harder than Hades did. Really? Like, I wonder if I had actually played it, how I would feel. But I just didn't want more Hades. Okay, so. Oh, okay. It was just that. I mean, that was because of the skates, though. Okay. I just needed more confidence. Sorry, I lacked the confidence. I apologize. And now we have to do this legitimately. Fuck. So let's see. We want to go left, and then we want to bounce off that. So we want to bounce there. Then we want to bounce there. Silk Song is a different beast, for sure. Without going into specifics too much, like in a lot, like I see how it's different, and I see how it's similar, and it hits the same notes that Hollow Knight did. But I think Hollow Knight, my first experience with the Team Jerry formula, the Hollow Knight formula puts that above in the end. Like, if I had played Silk Song first, I don't know how I would feel, but at the same time, I wouldn't have the experience I have going into Silk Song if I hadn't played Hollow Knight first, so it's weird. It's a weird thought to reconcile with. Do we just wanna bounce? Oh, it's not completely open either. There are specific openings we gotta target. If you just follow the arrows if you're a good player, or don't if you're a Cloud Blue. I am built different. Okay, I should have bounced there. Fuck. Let's just perish. Okay, this is gonna take a little while to wrap my brain around. Muscle memory be a hell of a thing. Like, you don't need to be content complete, but what you're putting out needs polish. Never went super hard on Hades 1. I preferred prior to it. I still gotta play that, and I would absolutely prefer to play that over Hades 2. I do own that on itch from one of those bundles. Coming some decade to a Wayward near you. I guess, like, I should point out, like, I don't know how long the Voice Ranger thing's gonna take, but, like, the plan right now... There is a chance it could still be delayed in some capacity, but, like... Once Voice Ranger's done, it's Deus Ex time. It is finally Deus Ex time. And then we'll go back to Rain World once this is done, is the idea. I'll probably slip in a little Nuclear Throne here and there, though. I think I kind of want to just chip away at that between game completions. Okay, we gotta alternate. We gotta alternate between bat and ball. Or do we? It sucks that I'm just gonna ignore new releases, but none of them compel me to play them over all the stuff I want to do. That I've wanted to do. Oh, do I want to hit it from below? So, like... God, that's a lot of inputs. Is this the last room? Probably? I mean, there's one more checkpoint to go. On the bridge. So I would presume if I break through there, the checkpoint's somewhere over there. We can try to, like, poke around and see real quick. No guarantee I get this in the next few minutes, though, so don't worry about that. The only good games are dead games. Yes, play what you want for sure. The games don't stop updating! Why the fuck did Nuclear Throne get an update after 10 years? Why the fuck did Terraria get an update after 15 years? The games don't stop updating! I cannot finish a game if it doesn't finish! Star Providence I still gotta finish because of the newer update. I still gotta finish Rain World with the newer DLC. Games don't finish anymore! Fucking Donkey Kong Country Returns just got that update! Why don't games finish anymore? Stop fixing up your old games and make new games! Some of them can keep doing it. Like I would be okay with Rain World just constantly updating. If Bat got more content too, that would also be fun. I know that's very hypocritical of me to say as I'm not even done with the game, but like I'm enjoying everything here. But like I don't want to go back to Terraria, but I also want to get the completion. For example, I'm not gonna do it anytime soon, but like someday, ideally. And that lingering Star Providence challenge is gonna just plague me for the longest time. Why am I... I guess I wish games I don't want to go back to were done, and like I was good. I was good with Terraria. It doesn't need anything else. I got my fill. You don't have to make more content, or specifically me. Have a good night, Antiara. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 getting new DLC. How old is that game? I literally cannot compute doing the thing. Could I just do that with the... Oh god. Now that I've had the thought, I wonder. Okay, so... No. Good. 10 years? What the fuck are they doing? Okay, hold on. What if we just did this? No. And it felt old then. When a game feels old at launch, that's quite something. Binding of Isaac will never end either, huh? I'm glad I walked away from that game. I could have tried to keep going for all the achievements. I was close back in whatever the second major update was, and I was like, no. I don't think so. I'm good. The problem is that I don't know the best angle for doing this. Okay, let's just... No. Once again, I am failing dead. Okay. Okay, I gotta be ready for that. I'm not ready for that. Oh, that might have worked actually if I had known I was gonna... But how does one know that... Fuck. What's another game I would be okay with never ending? Hollow Knight, obviously, but like that's Silksong now. Zero Ranger is got an update eventually. Voice Stranger is over, and surely will stay over, right? Surely that won't ever get another update. Animal Well doesn't need an update. Let's just let that one rest. Crab's Treasure doesn't need an update. Celeste doesn't need an update. The update is just like the collabs. Like there was another one in December, I think even. Inscription doesn't need an update. Like, I guess it's not that all games need to stop having updates. Just like 50% less of them need to. Shit. Okay. Having these skates on is not helping. Okay, that seems okay. Unfortunate. Just respawn every time that fucks up. Mario Kart 8 kept getting updates for way too long, too, I think. I know it's like 8 is infinity, but, like, come on now. Nope. Do I want the skates on after all? Okay, okay. We're starting to feel it. When I actually land this, it's gonna feel so sick. Mario Kart for the Switch? Yeah, it never got an actual Switch game, did it? Kinda weird that that happens. Just another sign that the Wii U just was so cursed that it just kind of became Switch early adopter kind of console. No. Okay, so do we bounce? Do we hit ourselves into the wall, or do we bounce and then swing? That was kind of it. It was the best selling. It was the best selling somehow. Oh my god. Okay, we're supposed to... I think we're supposed to bounce first. The trajectory is way too off for that. Sales numbers do matter in the end the most, regrettably. Oh, that was so close. No! Fucking hell. I see the vision. I see the vision. Pursue capitalism. What? Oh, okay, that could have been good. I'm like trying to go the intended way and that... Mashing. Just a little too much. Do I want to swing a little bit? I felt like that was it, but apparently not. I fucked it up. That could have been good. Did I hit the fence first? Okay, so do I want to hit this with my bat instead so I don't bounce all the way up there, maybe? Okay, that was... I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, okay, that felt better. And then I just need to keep swinging right, maybe? Wow, really? I should have wrapped it up. Hmm. Really? That felt perfect, actually. Hmm. Oh, what if this broke it? I wonder if Grand Theft Auto 6 will just take over for 5. Or if people will still just want to play 5. No. Shit. Really? That's not it? Like, maybe I need to charge the swing. Oh, okay. We got it. That was it. I noticed we haven't gotten a checkpoint out of that. Though I don't think there's a risk of us dying. Hmm. Well, let's not worry about that right this second. Okay, what's going on up here? Oh my god! Huge news. Huge news. Stop the presses kind of news. Why is there a weird tile symbol? There's 2 triangles. What's that mean? Can I just, like, cheese my way up here? It looks possible. Okay, hold on. The right pixel will get us there. Yeah. Alright. Was it recent or was it a while ago? I can imagine it's easy to just not check. Hmm. Where is the checkpoint? I see a damage tile. Okay, there's the checkpoint. Okay, so can we stand on this, or is this gonna be like, no, don't do that? Hmm. Wait, was it sand down there or a slope? It's a thing. Okay, that's good. So I could just do this. Hmm. Okay, let's pretend we just did that normally. Okay, fine. We're going back up there for a reason. Okay, it's an easy run back. No, I'm stupid. I respawned it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Not as easy to do that one. So I guess I could bank a charge, probably. Okay. I could just get the charge. Oh wait, the charge is blocked. Oh, I can't burn the charge and get up. I would burn the charge getting up here, too. Okay, that's how you do it. That's not actually how you do it, but that's how I do it. Yay! Alright, what's this final challenge that I'm not doing? Unless there's a secret down here. I mean, we could check this pretty painlessly, but then you're supposed to do that. Oh, and then this is the screen! Ah, that's how it all connects. I see. First, let's do this. Should we keep going? How late is it? It's 3 a.m. Like, I do want to keep going, but at the same time... What am I thinking? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I want to go back down here. Was there any other suspicious things over here? Going on over here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Wait, that's the corresponding symbol. That's where the lab is? Don't tell me this is how you're supposed to get to the lab. Oh, what? So we don't need the last one. Do we just need to get 60? Water? Is this safe water? It's not safe water. Huh. Oh wait, no, that's purple. Okay. Huh? What do you mean? Huh? I'm confused. Why wouldn't I just want to do that? Wait. No, that's where the door was, wasn't it? Wait, what? Hold on a minute. That's a one-way. Okay, good. I could have skipped it this whole time, you know? Oh god. Okay. Well, we found another reason to not finish the game, so that's nice. Oh, ho, ho, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've actually got to go to do that. Oh, I want to go down there, though. You're expected to have the skates here, I think. This is a nice song. I like this song. No, don't go to the... I want to go over there. What if there's a secret over there? Okay, hold on. I know what to do. I didn't mean to swap pets. Now I can't hit him. I was ready, and then I wasn't. Hold on a minute. I want to hit both without skipping. Don't know if it's... Surely. I once again ball too early. I want to ball like in the water, see what happens. No good. No dice. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think that's happening. Let's focus on going up then. And now we fucked it up, damn. Why did I unball? Stay bald. What? Oh, I see. Too fast, too fast. Hmm. I fucking had it. There's probably something down there, but ain't no way we can get that. Maybe with a charge you can get down there? No! We could definitely choose that. Not that we're going to. I don't want to, at least. Am I not hitting it fast enough? I know if if I'm hitting it on the way down, I fucked up. Maybe I do want to do that? A little sooner. Okay. Hmm. I hate saying I like the vibes. I guess it's the atmosphere. I love the atmosphere in this game. In all of its states. No! Why did I not do that? I love when it's sinister, I love when it's, comfy. I love when it's mysterious. Aha! Ooh, what's this? Okay, I'm cheating if I do that. Let's just, Hmm. Village train. Beneath the lake, a hole was bored. Beneath the lake lay a mysterious door. There's a fizzy down here. Water will preserve velocity despite slowing you. That's a lot of checkpoints. Oh, this is a whole ass thing, huh? We should definitely save this for next time. God, it is 3:14. Okay, well, let's go up here real quick. And I'm not convinced there's nothing down by the other thing. Wait, what happens if I use Warp Zone over here? Oh, wait, we haven't found a checkpoint yet. Shit. Let's figure that. Oh, unless there is no check. No, it said there were. It said there was. It said there was. What do you want me to do here? Damn, that's crazy. Sorry, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking it up. Okay. We could. We're not going to. We're doing it. We're doing it legit. We're doing it legit. Or at least we're gonna try to. It's hard to know when the line between legit and correct. It gets a bit more blurry once the further into the game you get, right? Let's at least get this first checkpoint. One swing. And I gotta be ready for that follow-up swing. It's interesting how it's becoming more. It's like we've been like what's the right word? We've been slowly easing into not. Is that the right way of putting it? Oh right, I have skates too. Fuck. I forgot about that. Maybe I'm mistaken then. Hold on. Maybe I just want to do this. No. No. What's the plan here? Is it actually to ball? No, we can't ball unless we do that. Trying to see the original intent is surprisingly difficult. Maybe I do want to do that after all? Okay, okay, hold on. That gets us up there. I want to be able to, like, jelly from above and then ball, and... That's probably the idea? Shit. Let's not try to do something there. I fucked it up. I had it. I had to hit it the second time too, huh? Alright. I'm trying really hard to not do this. Please understand. I can't believe I took so much time on the bridge, though. Damn. Shit. Uh-oh. Okay, if I could chain those twice, maybe. Hmm. Oh wait, maybe if I bowl there? Oh! Okay. We did it! Ah! Okay. What the fuck? There's another whole ass warp zone dedicated to. What are you talking about? Oh, this is terrifying. It did say there was a lot of checkpoints. That is true, though. Oh, good God. Ooh, a charge block? Just for me? For me? You shouldn't have. Wait, what's this? Just a visual thing? Okay, so, what was I gonna do? So, we came from here. This is supposed to be the start? With the water? We're following the lines, disconnected as they are. Is it worth it doing it this way? Probably not. I had a feeling. Okay. Crazy they just give you that. Alright, so... It's still suspicious, right? Fuck. Hmm. May just sink at that point. I probably shouldn't get too hung up on this, especially with how late it is, but I do want to give it a couple attempts just to see. Another skating rink, though. That's fun. I forgot. I didn't want to do that. Can I, like, safely get back? No. I mean, probably with some effort, but we're not in the business of doing things the easy way. Or the hard way. Just the wayward way. The ward way. Say word, nay word. A word. They were. Ow, fucking. Cryptid wayward, the fey word. The fey word. No. Actually, couldn't I just have done this? I want to go down there. There's gotta be. That's so suspicious, right? It's so suspicious. I'll do my best to do this legitimately, in general. But I do want to see if I could use that charge to check underneath there. It would require some pretty good accuracy on those 2 jelly blocks, though, and I'm not sure I got that in me right now. Ah! Would I have made it if I did it sooner? Is there any other way I could, like... Like, what else do I have available? I don't have much. So it's like... If I can hit them both. Like, let's say we're standing here. Like that. God, it's so hard to accurately hit, especially with the camera fucking like that. So like that. That's what I want to do. Okay. Okay, we can get that from that checkpoint pretty smoothly. We can at least we have enough time to like throw a few attempts at this, like 10 minutes worth of attempts, let's say. Okay, so like, fuck. Fuck. Okay, from here. Every time from here, right? No? It's really hard to hit both of those. Alright, we gotta practice more. On the line? We're not swinging fast enough, maybe? Okay. Where are the lines going down here? Are there more hamsters? Okay. No! Let's check the playback on that. I feel like... No. Unless I hit it... Like that? Hmm. Let's try a down swing. 1 second. What is this? Okay. I feel like the downswing's not gonna work though, but like we should at least disprove it. I'm guessing it counts for a certain amount of checkpoints, and I was able to get it with the tree checkpoints, is what happened there. Shit. We lost it. We lost it, no. Or maybe it just doesn't need the final checkpoint. No! I fucking... Alright, let's practice a lot. Two quick ones. I don't see how I could pull that off, but maybe. At least one attempt is all I ask. Fuck. Okay. Okay, there's nothing there. Or it's like right against the death plane. Regardless, we gave our chance. Very funny. Alright, I'm satisfied. Okay, so I guess next session we'll do what we can of this area, though this is probably going to be a multi-session endeavor like the tree, I'm guessing. Almost to try choosing it, but I don't want to that much. Like, it's funny how I'm like less inclined to cheese the more knowledge I accumulate. Like if I get to a point where I'm like, I don't know what to do, I give up. I stop thinking, then maybe, but like, you know, like I'm more inclined to want to try it and do it. Maybe if I'm being a sneaker, I could like try to find the funny way first and then do it the proper way. But Yeah. But since we're locked into this now, then there's no reason to worry about beating the game for at least another 3 streams. Not that I know what, like, there's definitely other things we gotta worry about, but I don't know how to get those other things sorted out, so, yeah. We do got this, though. We do got this. There's probably a postcard for the Terminus area, too, which is very funny to think about. Wait, what? What do you mean we're at 108? We're not done! Look at our cute... We're so cute. We got our crown. Ooh, woo. Yeah! I'm done. I beat the game. I completed it without beating it. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing it's a Hollow Knight situation or something. Like, extra percentages.